welcome to my channel, Portrait Artist Direct. And here I'm continuing to draw Ewen McGregor, and I'm working on the lips. You're going to see here that I get the I've got a printout of the picture, and I'll hold that up and just try and get an idea to make sure I'm getting everything in the right place. But just really getting the shading in and working backwards and forwards, some darker areas on the lips. Actually here I'm just starting to get some of the blonde hair in under his bottom lip, and just making some of the areas darker, and I'll just continue to work on the mouth area. So really just trying to get the shading that is behind the hair correct to start with, and then just start getting some of the individual hairs in. Now, funnily enough, actually when you look at the picture, there's not a lot of, it's not like a thick beard, it's more sort of stubbly along the top. So there's just some shading to be done, getting some individual hairs in, and then continuing some of that shading around the bottom of the chin, and using the mechanical pencil here just to get some of the darker his t-shirt in, or his jacket in, and just continuing to use the tissue paper, continuing to use the blender, using the mechanical pencil, putting lots of those fine hairs in, and also a lot of those hairs are white, so I'm going to go back in and use the eraser over the top of what I've done with the mechanical pencil, just to sort of highlight the different shading and the way that works. So yeah, just fairly sort of labor intensive. You just got to put all the hairs in individually after you've made the background shading about right. So continuing, you can see it's starting to come together, but what I wanted to do here is get this blocked in. I knew it was going to take some time, and like I say, I know there are other ways to do it, but I just like the way that I do it, which is putting the using the mechanical pencil and then just smudging it in, because at the end of the day it's not a print, you know, it is a hand-drawn piece, and there's no harm in actually being able to see that there's some of that in there. So that's it. So there we go, using the stub and tissue to blend that in, and I will come back over that towards the end and darken it again, so it might be 2 or 3 layers of that. And here I'm just starting to work around the other side of the face, and touching up a couple of pieces around the eyes. And you can see the photo at the beginning of this video where I get to. I think this actually is a much nicer shot. It gives you an idea of what the detail looks like in real life, because I think sometimes the camera makes it look a bit blurry. But here you can see what it actually looks like in real life. You can see there's some really nice sharp detail around the eye areas. And here I'm just working on the other side of the face, just starting to darken up the hair there. And I'll be starting to work on the hair, on his head fairly soon. But just working some of this, and the way I work it is from the outside in, and that way hair is always overlapping the way that you would see it in real life. So from the outside, and you work in on that, and you can see I've worked that somewhat on the left hand side as well. And just smudging, just taking care now, because it's starting to come together. I don't want to make the face too dark. So what I'll do is I'll push myself back and sort of look at the picture from the other side of the room and make sure everything sort of tonally seems to be looking okay. So lots of use of the tissue paper just to smudge and blend, and just using the mechanical pencil here to start getting an idea around the hair. So that's nearly it for today. I hope you've enjoyed that. Please hit the like button and subscribe. It really will make a difference to me being able to post these up. I hope you're really enjoying these icon series. I really am. And there you go, that's where I've finished off for the day. That's as far as I've gotten, but I think I'm pretty happy with how it's coming together. And then again, the way the camera works, it's a little bit blurry compared to real life. But please, if you're enjoying these, hit the like button, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and then you'll be able to know when I'm posting new videos up.